Hey folks, this is Bad Brad Berkwitt, the host of the Bad Brad Berkwitt Show. And this is another RSR video email bag. Let's get started. My favorite chair, I always say it, but hey, it truly is. It's comfortable as can be. Let me take a swig of my Fruit 2.0 that they still have not sent me my year supply. Forget about it. Great stuff. All right, folks, let's get right into the bag. Hold on. Before we do have one announcement. We are selling advertising spots on ringsidereport.com, the heart of boxing. And we're also selling them on the Bad Brad Berkwitt Show, hosted by yours truly. Do I need to say more? And, yes, there's one more. What's the other end? The RSR video email bag, okay, which we're about to do. If you're interested in advertising opportunities that we offer and you want to get some prices, that's money, not pennies, no trades. We're not interested in any of that. We've been around since 2004. If you're interested and you have an advertising budget, folks, reach out to me at Ringside Reports 2014 at gmail.com. One more time. Ringside Report 2014 at gmail.com. I answer all my emails. If you need information, stats, all that information, reach out. We're more happy to give you that information. We'd love to have you on board. Okay? We're the best boxing, MMA, football, and wrestling site on the internet today. And folks, football season is getting ready to start up. So you know who's going to be on the scene. Debbie D2 Edwards. We already know it's going to be slanted for New Orleans because she doesn't want to seem to branch out. You know, she hates to write about those other teams that's them getting their butts smacked. She don't like to write about them for some reason, but she likes to write about Nipplegate. Oh, wait a second. That was Janet Jackson. It was Deflategate. I knew there was a gate. Watergate, Nipplegate, Deflategate. She loves giving it to Bill Belichick. And you know what? He's a schmuck. He deserves to get it. And Tom suspended for 4 games. Brady, cheater, you're a hockey puck. Cheaters in any sport suck. I said it. I'm sure people are going to hate me for it, but I bet you more people love me for it. I can't stand cheaters. Like Antonio Marco Cheeto. You're another one, buddy. You're not a buddy. You suck. All right, I got the sucks out and the hockey pucks. Let's get the RSR video email bag started. Let me sit up. Hear my grandmother in the background saying, posture, Bradley. Well, you get your posture. All right, first question. Bad Brad, do you think Sergey Kovalev is overrated? How do you think he would fare against the legends in the light heavyweight division of the 70s and early 80s? Signed, Ray A. from Akron, Ohio. Great question, Ray. Yeah, get it out. Great question, Ray. It's a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm from New York. Forget about it. All right, Ray, put it like this. Sergey's got power. He's a talented fighter. He needs a career-defining fight. And anybody that says that him beating a 90-year-old Bernard Hopkins is a career-defining fight is wrong. I understand Bernard is a spoiler. I understand that he beat Kelly Patton and he beat some of these guys, but they also knew who they were dealing with. Bebop Shogunov, they knew that he was going to win. They knew it. They picked the right opponents at the right time, and Bernard Hopkins is such a cutie in there. Not my style. He puts me to sleep, but I give him his props. He did things that other people didn't do. I liked him when he knocked out Trinidad. That's when he was excited. For the most part, Bernard Hopkins is not excited. But he's a legend. I will give him his props there. But his win against Bernard Hopkins, that's not career-defining. He needs to fight somebody that's in their prime. Maybe GGG moves up. Maybe Andre Ward meets him at a certain weight, moves up, actually. There's a career-defining fight. I think he's a good fighter. Now, how does Sergey compete with the guys of the 70s and 80s, the Michael Spinks, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, John Conti, Yaki Lopez, and the list goes on, the Mike Rossmans, and on, Marvin Johnson. I could sit here all night and tell you these guys. This is the only way he competes. He does have power, and power in any weight class is always an equalizer. That's as far as it goes. Skill level, I don't think Sergey Kovalev could compete with any of those guys during that era for the most part. But his punch is what would keep him in the fight. But I think they're more skilled than he is. I think that most of them would either beat him, and he would be tested because he would be hit by those guys. And, you know, you get a guy with a lot of heart like a Yaki Lopez or a talented heavyweight, or I should say light heavyweight, like Michael Spinks. I don't think Sergey beats him. But the power could be the key. And that's the only reason why I'll even put him in that same group of fighters, is because power is an equalizer. Next question. Oh, this one's really interesting, folks. Bad Brad, I think you're a joke. You know nothing about boxing and your fedora is crap. I bet you will not put my statement on your RSR video email bag show. Up yours, forget about it. And he spelled it right. Michael S., Tampa, Florida. Michael, I was dying when I read your statement. And just to prove to you, we don't cherry pick to everybody out there. I read your question. When you insulted me, you hockey puck. And I'm going to keep it short because this is how I'm going to address your statement and your thoughts. Wait for it. And if you don't get it when I deliver it, go ask your mama. She knows me well, pal. Here's my answer. If I wanted your thoughts, Michael S. from Tampa, Florida, drum roll, I'd give them to you. Enough said. Final question. Bad Brad, I want to break into the boxing writing business very badly. Can you give me some tips on how I should do this and a direction that I should write? Write on, I guess that's what he said. Respectfully, Tim J., Panama City, Florida. Well, Tim, that's a good question, and I get these questions a lot. And I always respond to people. Sometimes they don't want to hear the constructive criticism, but most people don't. But hey, you asked me a question, I'm going to tell you how to do this. First of all, the direction you want to take for your writing is this. Write about what you know. Always do your research. Check do your own editing the best that you possibly can, because publishers will not always edit, and sometimes they're so swamped they can't edit. But write about what you know. And interject into your articles your personality. If you have personality, put it in there. Make it your own. Make it your baby. Make it sound like you when you're talking. If you're a passionate boxing person, put your personality in it. Those are my favorite type of articles. Not articles that are all facts. I love facts, don't get me wrong. But when they're written like a Wikipedia or like a stock market report, they put me to sleep. Personality. Now, how do you go about doing it? Write a couple pieces. Send them to different people. You can send them to me. I'll take a look at them. If I think that you have talent, I may offer you a position on Ringside Report. And if I don't, I'll give you constructive feedback. But shop your stuff out there. And real important, don't ask for money starting out when you've never written before. It's like an apprenticeship, or internship is a better word. It's an internship. Somebody is taking you under their wing and helping mentor you and spending time. And that, what was his name again? Tim. And that, Tim, is worth more than any money that they can give you starting out. I get writers that contact me that never written a day in their life asking for money the very second that they send something in. And it's not even written well or anything else. I started out in this business, I didn't make a penny. And I understood that because I wanted to become a writer and I wanted to get better at it. I had the knowledge in my head for years. It's important to have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge completely on a topic, research it. And then write it in your own personality. And write it as if you were reading it written by somebody else. Think about what you enjoy. And copy that. Not word for word. Don't plagiarize. Find your niche. Okay? We got guys on Ringside Report. Take a look at their articles. They each have a niche. They do something that's very special and unique for them. Or by them, I should say. All right? There's your answer. Again, constructive criticism is something that people don't want to take in life. Don't accept negative and jealousy and people that want to put you down. But accept constructive criticism. I take it all the time. If it's warranted, great. And if it's not, thank them and move on. But so many people want to take constructive criticism and turn it into jealousy, and those are two different things. And I don't accept that, and I wouldn't tell you to do it. All right, Tim? There's your answer, buddy. Hey, folks, that's another RSR video email bag in the can, as we say. Forget about it. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so long ago, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.